As we get comfortably seated in any meditative posture, with our spine upright, our shoulders tucked back of the head in line with the spine. For those of us who this mudra is new to, keep eyes open. Others can close your eyes now. Let the pad of the thumbs touch the ring fingertip and the little fingertip. Let the index finger and the middle finger stay open. This is called Pran Mudra. Thumb pad touches the ring fingertip and the little fingertip. Don't lock them too tight. There's a fold on the knuckles. Whereas there is no fold on the index finger and the middle finger. It's a very, very important mudra, Pran. The name itself suggests life. It's called life mudra. We can now close our eyes as we rest our mudra on our knees and start with Samavritti Pranayam. Inhale to a count of 6, exhale to a count of 8. Make sure every inhalation has pumped oxygenated air in your every bone, pore, tendon, cell, ligament, nerve, vessel, pore of the skin, from the skeletal system to the fascia. Make sure every exhalation is throwing out expended air gently to a count of 8, which means your exhalations are longer than your inhalations. Increase Samavritti Pranayam's number now. Inhale to a count of 7, exhale to a count of 9. All this in Pran Mudra, in which in both hands, in each hand, you place the tip of the thumbs at the ring finger and the little fingertips together. The other fingers, that's the index and the middle, are open and extended. Pran Mudra is to be done 3 times a day for 15 minutes. Pran Mudra activates our root chakra, the Mooladhara chakra. This is where the elemental force of a human being is found. A bright fire, ablaze and burning, depending on how well we tender and rend it. Increase this now to 8:10. Inhale to a count of 8, exhale to a count of 10. When you do your inhalations, make sure you inflate your abdomen like a balloon. Hold the inhalation in Antar Kumbhak. When you're exhaling, make sure the expended air is exhaled to a count of 9. Discontinue Kapalbhati. Open up the Padmasana. As soon as you open up the Padmasana, get into Vajrasana. Sit with your hips on your heels. Prasarita Pad Vajrasana. Lift your t-shirts, place your palm on your navel. Inhale fully now. Stick the tongue out, look cockeyed, Swan Pranayam. I request you to do the full Swan Pranayam with an abdominal movement. Each one of you is going to curate your Swan Pranayam in such a way that you don't get tired. Don't exhaust yourself doing it. It's an energizing one, not a tiring one. A Swan Pranayam is going to always improve our Kapalbhatis and Bastrikas. Swan means dog. You're going to do the panting dog pranayam. Don't discontinue Swan pranayam. Place your palm on your navel. That's where you place the palm, your hatheli. Eyes are cockeyed, okay? In Nasagraha Mudra. Prana Mudra gives life. It's called the life mudra. Along with Prana Mudra, we are going to do Swana Pranayam very soon. As soon as we realize what the movement of the abdomen should be. I'm doing the abdomen-centric Swan Pranayam today. If you're tired, for some of us, we may not be able to do so much Swan Pranayam. We may be hypertensives, hyper otherwise, those having high blood pressure, those who may have been through medication or chemotherapy. You have to go through it very gently. Curate your speed. All you have to do is take in oxygenated air, throw out deoxygenated air. Is also fine. A silent one is also fine. And moving from a sukshma to a sthul and a sthul to sukshma is also fine. An example of that is discontinue Swan Pranayam. Take the hand off. Use any of the fingers to use the saliva for your eyes, pigmentation, spots, dark circles, tired eyelids, macular degeneration, myopia. Discontinue Swan Pranayam to come into Pran Mudra. With each hand, you have to place the thumb on the tip of the ring finger and the little finger. Close your eyes. Take intensified awareness on your mudra. Rest it on your knees. Like most other mudras, Pran Mudra, too important to be done 5 times a day for total of 30 minutes. Pran Mudra increases vitality, reduces fatigue, reverses nervousness, and improves our vision. It is used for eye diseases and strain in the eyes due to tiredness and exhaustion. It increases our assertiveness on a mental and emotional level, increasing our staying power. In Pran Mudra now, let's do Khanda Pranayam. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Let the inhale fill our lungs 50-50. Let the exhale empty our lungs 50-50. Pran Mudra can also be done by putting the thumbs on the fingernails. Curate your pranayam. Make sure you inhale 50-50, exhale 50-50. Pump yourselves with oxygenated air, but curate it well. The journey is more important than the destination. When you exhale, make sure your expended air has come out exactly on a 0 to 10 gauge at 5, and then 5. Continue Khanda Pranayam, last 3 sets. Very gentle pressure has to be given on the fingernails, on the tips, in every mudra. If extra pressure is required, for example, in Ganesha Mudra, in bronchial mudra, there's extra pressure required. Then I will be giving such instructions. The fact that I have not asked for extra pressure means it is gentle. Discontinue Khanda Pranayam. Open up the mudra, Prana Mudra. Inhaling, open your hands wide. Exhale, hug. Bhastrika with full abundance. Discontinue the practice. Interlace fingers behind at the nape of the neck. Interlace them. To do obliques in Padmasana, passive inhalation, active exhalation, pulling the abdomen in. So we are doing Kapalbhati twist. If you're in doubt, watch me once now. Now I'm doing it. Kapalbhatis, that's active exhalations in obliques. Discontinue the practice. Apply Mahaband. Pull the anal, between the anal and the genital area in, Mulband. Exhaling, pull the abdomen in, coming to a chin lock. Hold the exhalation. Even if you want to inhale now, inhale, but don't come out of the Mahaband. Since we are covering Pran, since we are covering Pran Mudra today, we are covering everything to have to do with Prana. Pranayam. Pran is a combination of two words, pra and ana. Pra means that which is required for, ana means survival. So this is a prana mudra. We are conserving prana, that is energy, by doing all the three locks, Mahabandh. There are totally three, you've applied all three. As soon as you can't hold your exhalation anymore, you're going to inhale again. You're going to exhale again. You're going to again tighten your abdomen. You're again going to come into a chin lock. Mudra. Extremely important, revitalizing for the eyes. Tired, and the moment someone is unwell or tired, under medication, a strain shows on the eyes. A strain shows on the eyes even if the liver is a little weak, dysfunctional. Strain shows on the eyes. Prana Mudra addresses eyes and hence the organs affected. Open up the Mahabandh, release the perineum area, release the abdomen, come up again. We're now going to revise on the two mudras that we did yesterday. The bronchial mudra and the asthma mudra. The onset of monsoon creates a lot of health situations. Bronchitis mudra and asthma mudra are to be practiced. Breathing has to be done only from the nostrils, not from the mouth ever, because congestion happens in the lungs if breath is taken from with open mouth. First, bronchial mudra. Little fingertip at the thumb joint. Open up the previous mudra, the Pran Mudra, if you are in one. Little fingertip at the thumb joint in both the hands. Ring finger at the thumb in between line section. Middle fingertip at the top of the thumb. Index finger pointing. Bronchitis mudra. What we covered yesterday. During an attack of bronchitis, keep the mudra 4 inches away, upright, not rested on the lap. You want quick action. So during an attack of bronchitis or while unwell in bronchitis, sip in a lot of warm water with ginger. Make sure you breathe only from the nostrils. Don't keep your mouth open to inhale. Stay with light food. Do food meditation. Do hydrotherapy. Know that anyone who has got bronchitis is not going to be able to do pranayam as smoothly as you are doing. So when you're suggesting to someone who's got a bronchitis attack, don't expect him or her to do it the way you can do it. They will come there. Very slowly, the bronchial passages will get better. Start Samavritti Pranayam again. Inhale to a count of 6. Exhale to a count of 8. Make it lung-centric now. By now, you should be very thorough with bronchitis mudra. You may not be one of those who has suffered from it. But like I say, sometimes we are not fortunate enough to suffer from an ailment because we've been careful. Why do I say if we have not been fortunate enough? Because then we have not learned the therapy to heal ourselves or others. 7:9. Little finger at the base of the thumb, ring finger in the upper middle section, upper middle finger at the top of the thumb. During an acute attack of asthma or bronchitis, 4 minutes, and then to 6 minutes, along with asthma mudra coming up. Those who have any respiratory problems, those who have lung infections, fibrosis, bronchial mudra and asthma mudra, too important. Loneliness, inner loneliness, isolation, sexual problems, sadness, keeping a fascia of laughter and comedy but feeling burning inside, playing it down with humor. All these need to do bronchitis mudra to get out of any dilemma. Come out of general weakness, which is caused sometimes by swallowing our breath. This too, bronchitis mudra. Slowly open it up and come into asthma mudra. Just press the nails till the knuckles of the middle finger. All other fingers are not even touching. Open your eyes and watch. They're not touching each other. No drama, nothing. Middle finger, nails are pressing. Here there's a little push required. Asthma mudra. In this, end with a pranayam of your choice. Do a pranayam, a breath work of your choice. So you just realize when I spoke about the benefits of bronchitis mudra, bronchial mudra, that it is not to be done only by those suffering from bronchitis. Like all other mudras, this mudra also has several other benefits. It is to calm us down, to open the nasal passages, to make absorption of inhaled oxygenated air better, to make it more easy to throw out deoxygenated air. Get ready to end this session. With a gratitude to yourself for thinking of the appropriate breath work when you were told to do one on your own. Let the breath work go on. It will wear off on its own. Open up the asthma mudra. If your breath work required a nasagraha mudra to do anulom vilom pranayam, that's fine. You can open up the asthma mudra. It's more, my tribe can never suffer from bronchitis or asthma, right? I got such a lovely message from Mahesh Kaka yesterday saying, I have got rid of asthma 3.5 years back, ever since I'm doing your breath work, then itself. So of course it is not for you. It is for you to spread the goodness to others. So make sure there is no one around you who is suffering anymore. With that, we end today's session. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.